Hey, it's Tiff here for Tiff of the Day. So I am trying to not be petty. I mean, it's a new year, so I really just kind of want to be relaxed. And I need to get back on these videos. With that being said, yesterday, okay, first of all, if you follow me on social network, my dog had passed away. I've had him for 6 years. Almost 7. He passed away yesterday morning. Very sad day. I mean, when I tell you it was the worst day of my life, it felt like the worst day of my life. So, I go to my friend's house later on that night. And, I get down there. I take my kids with me and my nephew. And I go down there and get to our house. There's this dog across the street. Looks just like my dog. Only the face is different, marking's different, but look just like my dog. I cried. Anywho, so, we're down there and apparently there's some issues on the block. Now, I don't live down there, so I don't know. Excuse me, but apparently there's some issues that I didn't know about. So I'm getting ready to leave and, I'm getting the kids together to tell them, let's go, we're outside. It was a beautiful day out. Don't mind me with the winter coat on. I woke up out of sorts and I was like freezing. But anyway, yeah, so we're down there. The kids playing. I'm getting ready to leave. Now, here's how the chain of events went. I'm going to set this mode up. My friend's dude leaves. I swear, as soon as he leaves, they start popping off. I don't know if it was coincidence or if it was really just a watch out. I don't really know. But regardless, she decides that she wants to pop off. Then the husband or the boyfriend, whoever he is, he comes outside. Now he's popping off. Like I said, I don't really know the situation down there. So to me, it's petty. After seeing the events unfold yesterday, it was petty as hell. Petty as hell. But my issue is if you have a problem with my friend, she lives the next house over from you. I'm pretty sure that she ain't scary. So if you knock on her door and you really feel like you is that about it, I'm pretty sure she gonna make you wish that you didn't knock on her door. That's just my thoughts, because I know that's how I would be. And we're pretty much the same. But she went in our house for a second. And literally, it was a second. She went in the house for a second. I'm sitting on the porch with the kids. I'm watching them from her porch. I could see all the kids. I see all the kids, including an extra little boy that was playing with them. I see all the kids. She's screaming inappropriate things to children that are all under the age of 12. You're screaming inappropriate things to these children, and you're yelling at them for touching your fence. Mind you, they didn't touch the fence, okay? They didn't touch the fence. Now, I hear this yelling. I immediately get into defense mode. When you yell at my kids, if it's some bullshit, which yesterday was some bullshit, don't part your lips to speak to my fucking kids. Especially when you know where the fucking parents are at. Knock on the fucking door. And now, I normally wouldn't have a problem with somebody checking my children if they was doing wrong. But the problem with that is a lot of y'all parents will check somebody's child because you have a problem with the parent. So in that way, with that saying, that means that you can't even be biased. Unbiased is what I wanted to say. You can't be unbiased. You're snapping on these kids because of your personal feelings with the mom or dad or cousins or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was real fucking weird to me, but whatever. So then, like I said, my friend's snapping out. I'm sitting down because I don't do this much talking. I don't like that extra shit. If I really feel offended, I'm going to just fuck you up. I'm going to pop the shit out of you. So I just sat down because I'm like, yo, I can't get in the middle of this shit. I told my kids to come down here to pacify this bitch. I'm like, yo, don't play in front of this bitch's shit. From now on, y'all are only allowed to be kids from this half of the block down. From in front of her shit, you have to be grown because they're petty. You got to be grown. It's summertime. I've been down there before. No one has ever had an issue with the kids playing outside. I mean, there's kids everywhere. That's why my kids like going down there. Because where we live, there's not really too many kids. I don't understand why people are so fucking weird. If you don't want kids playing in your neighborhood, move. Move to a retirement community. I actually recommend that everybody do research the areas in which you're moving. So that way you know what the fuck you're getting into. So you're not making everybody else the fuck around you miserable. Anyway. So now this lady comes out. I'm not putting anybody's names in there because like I said, I'm trying to be unpetty. I actually like this. So, and because it wasn't really my beef. But so my friend's neighbor comes outside and she's telling him like, I'm not doing this shit all summer. I'm not going through this all summer. This is retarded. Like, y'all need to work this out, which I agreed with her. I agree. This is petty. Y'all need to work this shit out. But as soon as I hear her say, well, get used to it because it's going to be all summer. Seriously? Seriously? So anyway, it gets so deep. And like I said, my friend wasn't, I will say that she kind of egged it, but not in a sense that it would just egg you because if you really didn't have a reason to be mad, it would piss you off. You know what I'm saying? It would piss you off. But it really wasn't nothing to be mad about. Like, it was really some real ass shit. Like, you really getting mad about kids playing outside. So at the end of the day, police happen to be riding past. The neighbor flags the cop down to talk to them. So they come over. The conclusion is that the kids are allowed to play. But once they get to her house, they got to cross the street and then cross back over. They can't walk in front of her fucking house. Now, I was out there the whole time. I'm very funny about my kids messing with somebody's things. You don't destroy nobody's property. None of that. And if you know me, you know what type of parent I am. So for her to keep running her mouth and then you calling these kids raggedy ass kids, bitch, you don't fucking know me. Nor do I know you. Don't ever part your lips to speak nothing negative on my children. I didn't say shit about your fucking kid, however many you have. I didn't say shit about none of them. The only fucking thing that I said was don't talk crazy to these fucking kids. If you have a problem, be a fucking woman like everybody claim they fucking are. Be a woman and address it. Address it. That's all I'm saying. Now, I know that this is going to be made public, and if anybody is offended by the shit that I'm saying, like I be saying all the fucking time, please check me. Please. I welcome it. We could get into a verbal altercation if you feel that that's what you want to do, or we can throw the hands. Now, I personally am too fucking old to be fighting bitches out here. But all about my children, come out of fucking pocket again, and I'll make you wish that you didn't do that shit. Period. Period. And that goes for anybody. I'm not just directing this to anybody. I'm saying across the board, you talk crazy to my fucking kids and I'm sitting there, I'm there, and you see me there and you know I'm fucking there, say something to me. Say something to me. Nobody else, me. Now that I have that rant out, that kind of pissed me off. So like I said, the police tell the kids they can't be out here. But what about the fact that this motherfucker comes outside and is yelling outside? All the neighbors hear it. He gonna light the block up. Y'all know how I get down. I'ma light this motherfucker up. I'll light the block up. Well, you know what? Me and the kids was cracking up. Now, my kids are assholes. They seriously are my children. We like fireworks. You know what I mean? We like fireworks. Light it up. Now, my friend is feeling like you won't shoot over fucking kids. I feel her. All this extra shit. First of all, I don't respect nobody who goes behind a gun. If you gotta go behind a gun, you're a bitch. Period. You're a bitch. And what you need to do is hand your balls over to a real man. That's all I'm saying on that. And that goes across the board again. But then to really get that upset over some shit that really didn't fucking happen, all because you want to argue. And it got to the point like they was really just arguing with themselves. But as soon as them police pulled up, oh, quiet as a church mouse. Quiet as a church mouse. Didn't have shit to say. Not a motherfucking thing. All that we'll shoot the block up. Quiet as a church mouse. Quiet as a church mouse. Shit is weird to me. It is so fucking weird to me. I couldn't deal. That couldn't be me. I probably would have had to fight already. And to be honest with you, if I happen to be down there, if she don't move before the end of summer and I happen to be down there, I'm telling y'all now, I'm fighting. Fuck the bullshit. I'm fighting. Because I'm not doing all that extra shit. I'm not doing that shit talking. You're not talking out of the side of your neck to my fucking kids. You're not calling them no bitches, no niggers, no assholes, no raggities. None of that extra shit. Because if I don't disrespect you and yours, don't disrespect me and mine's. Period. Period. That's all I'm saying. Tiff here for a Tiff of the day.